Monosaccharides are the simplest carbohydrates. They are the monomers that are used to build more complex carbohydrates. The most common of these are glucose and fructose. Disaccharides are formed by combining two monosaccharides. Table sugar, sucrose, is made up of glucose and fructose. Polysaccharides are formed by combining chains of many monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are the simplest sugars. Examples of monosaccharides include glucose and fructose. When these monosaccharides are in solution, they form ring-shaped molecules, as you see in the diagram. The basic roles of simple sugars are as fuel to do work, as the raw materials for carbon backbones, and as the monomers from which larger carbohydrates are synthesized. In the diagrams shown, you can see both glucose and fructose, the monosaccharides. All of these monosaccharides and sugars in general have several hydroxyl groups or OH groups, which you can see here in both glucose and fructose. And those many hydroxyl groups make the structure of a carbohydrate soluble in water. Also, the names of sugars typically end in OSE, as in glucose and fructose. So if you see a name ending in OSE, chances are good that that's the name of a sugar. In solution, so because carbohydrates are soluble, when you put them in water, those sugars form cyclic structures like you see here. And those cyclic structures can form chains of sugars, as the disaccharide you see in the bottom left corner, or in a polysaccharide of many monomers. Disaccharides are formed when two simple sugars are linked together. Disaccharide formation is another example of a dehydration synthesis reaction. So we can see here the link between these two simple sugars right here. The most common disaccharide is the combination of glucose plus fructose. Those two simple sugars together make sucrose, the disaccharide, which is table sugar. The question here, what other molecule is produced when sucrose is formed? Well, the formation of a disaccharide here, we're told, is dehydration synthesis. So we're joining together two monomers to make the disaccharide sucrose, and in doing so, we have to dehydrate or remove or form a water molecule.